Hey y'all, it's your girl KB with another review for Summer House Martha's Vineyard. This is season 2, episode 3. I think the title was like Unwanted Guest or something like that. Something like that. So the episode picks up with where it left off. Nick is asking Jordan and Summer if he's ever been inappropriate with them. And they said, no, you haven't really been inappropriate, but when you're drunk, you get a little close. That's what they said. You get really close. And he's like, but I don't make you guys uncomfortable, right? And you can see like he really had no idea that he gets like this when he's drunk. So he's feeling like, dang, I don't want the girls to feel like I'm some creep or whatever. And they're like, no, you're not like a creep or, intrusive or whatever. You just, get a little close, get a little touchy-feely when you're drunk. The producer's asking Jordan in a confessional, like, would you be okay with your man being like that? She's like, no. And I can agree, he don't really act like he's single when he's drunk. He gets kind of flirty, he gets kind of touchy-feely, and it's just like, we don't need all that, buddy. But like I said in the last review, it's not like they see it as a threat or they see him as dangerous, because he's just a goofy little corny friend that, gets drunk and is touchy-feely. So it's just something that they've noticed. Like I said, they said it's not inappropriate, they're not uncomfortable. It's just like, you gotta go, right? So next we see Shanice on the phone with her mom. She's telling her about what Summer was saying about her being the worst dressed. Her mom is like, is this a competition? Is she like 14 or something? I would have slapped her. Shanice white mama with the y'all. She was cracking me up. Next we see Alex and Noelle doing a little flirting in the kitchen. They both kind of got on hues of orange and she's flirting real heavy. And oh Lord, the family home. It's Shanice's night to host, and she does a cute little backyard water slide pool party. It's raining outside as they're getting ready, but it seems like they just waited for a little bit for the rain to stop, and they foamed up the pool. And I'm sitting here wondering to myself, now how long and what is the procedure to unfoam this pool, or is this pool just gonna be foamy for the rest of the summer? Because they foamed it out, y'all. It was very foamy. So it starts back raining while they're out there. They're doing a little water slide competition. You gotta slide down the water slide. You gotta do flip cup or whatever. It starts raining, so Jasmine has a towel over her head looking crazy. And she's talking about how she gotta protect her edges, And then she gets in the confessional talking about, black girl math is I've got my hair and then somebody else's hair in here, and if it gets wet, it's gonna take me 1.5 hours to fix it tomorrow. And I'm just like, no girl, black girl math is getting a protective style for vacation, getting some nice little braids for vacation. That's black girl math. But y'all wanted to be too cool for school, and all of y'all is looking crazy because the leave out on top of the sew-in getting so fuzzy. Everybody's, well, I think Jordan got on wigs, so hers not really getting fuzzy, but everybody else, we seeing their fuzz, baby. We are seeing their fuzz. So Shanice invited some friends over, Christian and Hendrix. They nice looking. Hendrix and Noelle, they flirting heavy, and they show these clips of Alex like, and I am truly wondering, was he really reacting to them flirting like this, or is production being messy and just putting his reaction to random things up on the clip as if he's feeling a way about Noelle flirting? Because he was looking like, now it was when they had been into the cupcake. So Noelle and Hendrix tells her that it's his birthday that day. So they have a cupcake and they like, what's that, Lady and the Tramp, the cupcake. Y'all know how Lady and the Tramp had the spaghetti noodle and they came in a kiss. They Lady and the Tramp, the cupcake. And then they show Alex looking like, the fuck? And a piece of me wants to believe that was his reaction to that, because you see other people reacting to it real time with that scene. So that cracked me up. And I'm really interested to know if he was really reacting to it like that, because he had the screw face. Because I'm like, what else would he been reacting to? What else is being said out there? So they end up going clubbing. You know, it's like midnight when they leave to go clubbing. So Jordan, Preston, and Jasmine, of course, they stay home. While they're home, Milo done pooped on the carpet, y'all. And Jasmine is cleaning up Milo's poop. I'm sorry, but if your dog is not potty trained, your dog needs to be in a cage when you leave. Period. It's no way around that. And this is another reason why I can't stand Bria. But hey, if Jasmine is allowing it, so be it. It couldn't be me, y'all. It couldn't be me. So the next day, I think it was Preston, Amir, Bria, and Noel. They go grocery shopping. Looks like they probably went to like Whole Foods or something, because they got food while they were there, like made food while they were there. Amir wanted to go to the little fancy grocery store, so they making fun of him because the bill was like $300 something, and he was like, dang, really? And I'm like, is Bravo giving y'all a per diem to host y'all night and y'all dinners, or are y'all really having to come out there and spend y'all own money on dinners, on parties, and all of the things? The people want to know, do they get a reunion this year? Because I'm going to need to post some questions. Y'all, I forgot to turn on my light. I'm like, why my face so dark on this side? Here we go. So I was really wondering about that. Where we at? They get back home, and Alex asks Amir, you give me something to eat? You give me some food? Amir's like, well, I didn't get you some food, but Noel did. He turns around, Noel is like a little kid that just made you a drawing, just wanting some approval, just wanting some attention. She got the little box. She hands it to him. Now, this part cracked me up, because she's like, I got you something. It's like a, you know, something vegan. It's vegan. He's like, well, I mean, I don't really eat tofu like that, but it's the thought. It's the thought, you know. They do not show him saying thank you. They do not show this man saying thank you, y'all. That would have been it for me. For one, I wouldn't have gone that far. I wouldn't have got him no food. But if I was thirsty enough, and I don't mean that in a disrespectful way, she just, you know, it was a little thirsty, to get him some food, and he don't even say thank you, or at least give me a nice little hug or something. He just like, it's the thought that count, but I really don't eat this shit. But thank you for thinking of me. And turns around and eating it. Yeah, no. And it cracked me up, because as this is happening, y'all, let me take a sip of my sangria. As this is happening, when Amir was saying, well, I didn't get you some food. I'm Summer. Well, I didn't get you some food, but Noel did. Summer was at the couch. The way she croaked, about broke her neck to turn around to see what was going on, had me weak, okay? Summer is so pressed, and this is why I'm sure Summer is going to be the villain of this season, because, girl, why even give your friend the go-ahead to talk to somebody that you talk to? You don't tell her that y'all had sex, and then you're mad anytime they're interacting. But if somebody asks you about it, you're like, oh yeah, it's no problem. Oh yeah. But then you in the truth booth like, why would you even want to talk to somebody that your friend talked to? It's like, she takes every minute to be shady or pressed about the situation. Even when they was getting ready to go to the club the night before, Noel and Alex were in the kitchen having a little convo, having a little flirtation. I think she was asking him when his last relationship was or something. Summer walks through the kitchen. Oh, I'm just looking for my phone. And she goes and she walks all the way around the island, walks in between them. And it's just like, yeah, just looking for my phone. Like, girl, you should be embarrassed to be so pressed like this after you gave her the go ahead. So anyway, like I said, he didn't even say thank you for the food that she got him. And so of course Summer is in the confessional. She is eating this up, baby. She's like, yeah, that's why I gave him, that's why I passed him to you, because yeah, he's like that. That's why I passed him to you. Summer, girl, that boy ditched you. That boy basically says you too clingy and he wasn't here for it and he dropped you. So she be doing too much. She be doing too much grandstanding for me. She really do. Summer is the villain of the season. So later on, so in the midst of things, while they were at the grocery store, Jasmine brought up the subject of house guests. Anybody plan on having people over this summer? And it gets so deep, basically, that she was like, we should just wait till everybody gets back. So she calls a house meeting when they get back. And I think it was Alex, like, the spirit of silence is upon you. Jasmine asks about the house guests who can and can't come. She first asks about Phil. Everyone except for Bria and Shanice, which I guess the people that he hang out with, everyone is like, nah, nah. Just to run down the list of what all Phil did. He pooped in Nick's toilet and didn't flush it because he felt like he should get Nick's room even though he came mad late. Like, you came at the end of the night and you mad about rooms. He was showing signs that he may be homophobic because Preston said something and he was like, yo, that's soft. You acting soft. And it made Preston uncomfortable. Valid. He was trying to fight Amir. I can't even remember what the conversation was that heightened it. I just remember Amir was sitting. Y'all, that episode was so freaking funny to me because Amir was sitting there chilling, trying to mind his own business. And Phil said something, and baby, the way Amir popped up and was just ready. And yeah, Phil is taller than Amir, but I feel like Amir would have folded Phil drunk behind up. Cause don't Amir do like martial arts and all that stuff? And he a little buff to be a little nigga. So he almost got to fighting with Amir. And then when Jordan said something to him about, why won't you just go flush the toilet? Like, it's not that deep. He fussing at her, yelling at her, all up in her face, like, well, I shit in your toilet too. What you gonna do about it? She's like, do it, bitch. How him ain't no beaver to his face. It just got really drastic. And it really blew me that she really asked if that man could come back. He literally went around the house and disrespected everybody he could, would not apologize, even the next day, would not apologize. And y'all think he should be able to come back talking about everyone deserves second chances? No, they don't. No, they don't. It's a case here in my city right now where somebody got arrested, was locked up, got out on bail, killed a cop. Everybody don't deserve no second chance. Everybody don't deserve no second chance, baby. So no, it's a no. Preston was like, hard no. Alex was like, I respect your feelings and I stand by you. Everybody except for Bria and Shanice is saying no. Bria is like, I just feel like, people just need to get over it. People just need to get out of their feelings. Is basically what she said. People need to just get out of their feelings. They need to get over it. Something along those lines. So Shanice is like, well, what if he apologized to everybody? Everybody's like, nah, we good. And I just feel like he literally should not be able to come back. He is a liability. You feel me? Like, production shouldn't even allow this man to be anywhere near the house. Now, if they out and about and he pops up, that's one thing. But they should not let this man in the house, point blank, period. He is a liability. So, like I said, Bria, they just need to get over it. People need to get over it. Hold that thought, mama. So next, Jasmine asks about Mariah. Everybody's like, I'm cool with that. I'm fine with Mariah coming back. I'm cool. Yeah, I'm fine with that. Amir said, I just want to do laundry that weekend. Because Amir was the one that put the stuff in the dryer that caused the whole issues with Bria and Mariah, but he never spoke up. He just let them argue, and we see where it went. Mariah ends up getting kicked out the house. So Amir said, I just want to do laundry. Bria is pissed. She gets up and storms off. This isn't bull. I'm like, no, baby. What happens to people need to get over it? What happens to people need to get out their feelings, huh? What? Okay. So we can see in this moment that Jasmine feels bad that Mariah got kicked out last year. She's like, you know, that was my best friend. That's my best friend. And basically I didn't have her back. And I'm like, yeah, girl, y'all was living in the car together, roughing it, best friends. And you let them take a vote on some bull to kick her out the house when Summer literally posted up and bopped Bria in the head, and y'all let her come back this season. Make it make sense. Somebody, anybody, make it make sense. So later on, they disband. They just like, eventually Bria was like, it's whatever. I don't care. It's whatever. Later on, we see Preston. He's really pissed about it because he feels like he's feeling isolated because he's the only gay male in the house, and he feels like Phil's comments were homophobic. He's so mad that he's crying. He's one of those people. He's pissed. He's just like, I feel like don't nobody understand me. I feel like ain't nobody got my back. They're not getting it. I feel like they're not getting it. And I feel him because if I was in that similar situation, I would feel the same. So Bria. We see Bria sitting there with, I guess, Shanice and Noel. She calls Phil to tell him that he can't come to the house, and he mentions that he still talks to Mariah and he plans on linking up with Mariah. Her flight already booked, yada, yada, yada. Bria like, we just talked about this 5 minutes ago. How's her flight already booked? He was like, her flight been booked. Like, girl, what you talking about? So Bria is feeling slighted. She feels like she has to address Jasmine about the situation. They're getting ready to go to dinner and to the club, and we see this little side scene where Jordan, she's feeling very insecure because, as we mentioned on the previous episode, I think we mentioned it, right? Jordan has alopecia. She has alopecia, right? I think that's what it is. She has alopecia, and her hair has been thinning and falling out for a while, but it really came to a head when she was in, we did talk about it because I was very mad about this. She had a photo shoot or something like that, and they made her get a perm, and her hair has just never came back from this perm. Like, she just is very thin and it's falling out. So they about ready for dinner. They all downstairs. And Preston gonna tell Alex, I like that Gordon Gartrell shirt you got on. Y'all remember that. If you old enough to remember the Cosby Show, when Theo had on that, he ordered this designer shirt and it was all messed up, but it was just all types of jacked up. But it did look like that shirt just neatly made. Everybody starts cracking up because everybody gets the reference. So they go to the same little bar that the ladies got drunk at last season. Alex pays for dinner, and he's like, hey, y'all don't be going crazy because they getting hella shots, oysters, and everything. So they sit down, they eat, and Bria confronts Jasmine about Mariah. Was this premeditated? What's up with Mariah? Was the ticket already booked? Jasmine says, yeah, it was already booked. That's, just economical for me to have already bought the ticket, but had y'all said no, the flight would have been canceled. Bria ain't trying to hear that as an answer. She's mad. She wants a back and forth. They go back and forth. Well, I talked to Phil and he has plans to meet up with Mariah. Jordan is like, absolutely not. He's not coming to the crib. Okay, what y'all gonna do if he try to come to the crib? He's not coming to the crib. Ain't no if he come to the crib. She's mad about it. Then Jordan, defends Bria in that she feels like everybody should have the same reverence for Bria in regards to Mariah that they do for everybody else. in regards to Phil. It's just not the same situation. It's just really not the same situation. I know I probably, it's just not the same situation. And y'all ain't gonna make me change my mind on that. Oh, I guess little mama got a party. Y'all ain't gonna make me change my mind on that. It's just not the same situation. Phil deliberately disrespected everybody in the house to where as Mariah was trying to have a calm conversation with Bria, like, hey, you put your dog's things in the dryer with the clean towels. Could you not do that? Could you not do that? Everybody want to act like Mariah hit her. Mariah simply tried to give her the things. It may have been a tad aggressive, but it was nothing like Jordan tried to. She did this to her. No, baby, she didn't. You just wanted to put your hands on Jasmine in that moment. But yeah, it's not the same. Ain't nobody gonna change my mind on that. Summer is like, well, at least she acknowledged it. At least Jasmine brought it up to ask you. And, and I'm in my head like, especially since Bria and Shanice was just going to let Phil be a surprise. They was just going to wait till that man showed up at the house and let the cards fall where they may. So I'm with Summer. At least she brought it up to y'all because y'all weren't going to say nothing. Jordan, well, that's not the point. And Summer is just like, well, my bad, it's not that deep. It's not that deep, my bad. Bria, it is that deep. It is that deep. I'm just like, Bria, Summer, and Jordan are so insufferable. All three of them just make my eyeballs itch. I just be so tired of them every time they come on the scene. So it's really not that deep. And the funny part about it is Jordan legit says that in her confessional. She's like, I don't even think Bria feels as strongly as she's stating right now. But I mean, hey, it's her feelings and her feelings are valid. Yeah, because she's just grandstanding to get her way because she's a spoiled brat. Thank you for admitting that, Jordan. Even though you doing this behind her back and supporting her to her face, thank you for admitting that this is all because she just wants her way. So, where are we? Bria. Oh, no, I'm not there yet. Bria tells Jasmine, it's shady. I just feel like it's shady. Jasmine said, I see sun. Yeah, I was still through. It's shady. No, I see sun. I was really cracking up at that because who says that? I might have to add that to my repertoire because that had me cackling, y'all. Had me cackling. Next, Amir is like, we're bringing it all out to the table. Let me bring something up too. He asks Shanice, are you willing to talk to Summer? Okay, fine. Or was it he asked Summer? He asked Summer. He asked Summer, has she talked to Shanice? She said, nah, but you can bring it up. He asked Shanice, are you willing to talk to Summer? Shanice is like, I've never had so many conversations in my life. Oh my God. And so she's just like, okay, Summer, there has been some tension between us because of the worst dress comment. And I just feel away because, I don't have a job right now. I can't afford to buy nice clothes and stuff. So I felt away. Summer is basically like, I didn't mean it to be rude. It's not like you don't look good because you got the best body here. Everybody like, what? Noelle's face was like, who got the best body? And they started laughing. Some of the guys and stuff, they started laughing at all of the girls' reaction. Summer is like, it's not funny. Why are you laughing? It's not funny. Jordan snaps at her. Who's laughing? Who's laughing? Summer said, they were. I'm not talking to you. And then Jordan says, well, why are you turning up? Why are you turning up? I'm like, girl, because you turned up on her. Are you crazy? Are you retarded? Like, girl, what? Jordan has issues. And you can tell they don't call her out on her issues. So she don't see that she's doing anything wrong because she barks at people and they just do what she says. And it truly needs to end. I really hope they get a reunion and people can tell her, and she can be confronted about her actions and how she be talking to people. Why are you turning up? Why are you turning up? Bria tells everybody, I'm going back to the house. I'm not going to the club. She walks out because her Uber is there. Nick runs after her because he's like, I'm not going to let you walk alone. And we see, I think, was it Summer and Noelle maybe, or Shanice and Noelle? They go to walk her out as well. Preston is annoyed. Preston said, next time Bria walk off, she just needs to walk right on back to New York or Germany. He's very much over her like the rest of us. So as they walk off to walk Bria out, Summer asks Preston, so was I wrong with what I said to Jordan? Like, what happened? He's like, well, I mean, you do turn up sometimes. You do get a little snappy sometimes. She's like, and Jordan doesn't? Preston was like, I mean, you're not wrong. I guess we're just used to Jordan because, she's always that way. It's normal for her to talk like that. No, Preston, we not doing this, baby. You supposed to be the unproblematic king of the house. This is problematic. You can't come down on Summer and tell her she's doing too much if you're not going to do the same for Jordan. Just because you used to Jordan doing it don't mean it's right. Okay? Don't mean it's right. Afterwards, they go clubbing and Noelle sees Alex flirting with some girl. She takes the girls to the bathroom. Y'all want to go to the bathroom? Y'all want to go to the bathroom? She in the bathroom telling them, I know I'm not supposed to, but I feel a way that Alex is over there flirting. Jasmine is like, oh no, you have a right to feel a way. Full stop. Everybody, full stop. They come out the bathroom. They're sitting outside and they're talking about the whole situation. I can't believe Noelle let Summer set her up like that. Y'all, why she let her set her up like that? Summer tells Noelle, he's just, a very honest guy. You just got to be real honest. You just got to be real forward. Just tell him how you feel. Just tell him how you feel. I'm like, no, don't do it. This was definitely a scheme set up by Summer to come to Noelle and Alex with the bull, okay? I can't believe she really let them set her up like that. I guess because she was drunk, she just was like, okay, you're right, I do need to. And not only that, she's going to do it right now while they still at the club. Y'all, I was floored. My secondhand embarrassment was on 10 before she even opened her mouth. The fact that she went along with it. So as they're having this conversation, I guess Alex might have heard his name because he coming over there. He being all playful. He dancing by the table and stuff. And they're like, we'll get up so you guys can talk. He's just like, okay. So he sits down and she's like, I bet you don't even know that, like, I have interest in you, that I'm interested in you. He said, I think you shared that. I think you shared that, I'm just getting, I'm just enjoying getting to know you in the group, in the group as a whole with other people, okay? I'm getting to enjoy you like that. She tells him that her toxic trait is basically her being territorial. She admits that she's territorial of people that she likes. And she was feeling away because he was over there flirting with some girl. He was over there acting single. But it's cool because last night she was acting single when she was flirting with Hendrix. And, she just gets territorial. I'm like, girl, y'all are acting single because you are single. What is happening right now? Is this a real moment? You ain't even got a good hug from this man. We ain't even seen him embrace you and lift you off your feet a little bit or slide his hands down or feel a booty cheek or nothing. And you doing all of this, sis? Noelle, you doing all of this? Robin, you did all this? It was truly embarrassing to watch. And he is sitting there like, Like, blink twice if you need help. Blink, 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 blink. That is what Alex is giving. He's like, well, I think you're fun and you're cute. You know, you're real sweet. But I've been in situations before where people, you know, they put expectations on me. And they expect too much out of me, you know. So, yeah, I'm just trying to have fun, you know. Yeah. So Summer is just like, are you turning me down? And in the confessional, he's like, you know, she cool or whatever, but she's Summer friend. And I've been like, this was Summer. And I ain't trying to be here for the drama. I'm not trying to be here for the drama. She's like, are you turning me down? Oh, this is so embarrassing. Okay, I'm just gonna walk away, girl. She was putting that lip gloss on for about 5 minutes. Every time she got nervous, she was putting that lip gloss on. It was so embarrassing. I can't believe she let them gas her up like that. So next he goes over there to Amir, and he's like, that was an ambush. Like, she done already decided in her head that I'm her man. In her head, she done already made that decision. I'm like, she ain't say all of that, but I mean, that's just kind of what it's giving. Talking about some, she territorial over somebody she like. Girl, do you even know if the boy like you back yet? Because he didn't even tell you thank you when you spent your hard-earned money on a tofu burger for him. Girl, just ungrateful. So everybody just kind of finishing off the night. They dancing, they drinking. She goes and guzzles a Corona, boy. She trying to swallow her tears up in that Corona. A mess. Can y'all hear Melina? Because she loud, but I'm done. I'm almost done. So they headed home, and as soon as they pull up in the driveway, Jordan is like, hey, Summer, I need to talk to you. And Summer is getting out the car. So you leaving? So you leaving? She's like, no, girl, I just need some air. I'm not even leaving. And more words get exchanged, and they get to yelling, and Preston is trying to diffuse it all. And I'm like, what is happening? These people done drank too much, y'all. Got Noelle over here confessing all her love and feelings for Alex, even though he ain't even hugged her good, let alone kiss or her. Now we got Jordan and Summer with they both yelling hot-headed self, about to get into what, like the third argument of theirs of the night? Too much, Takeda, too much, okay? Too much. So I guess we'll see on the next episode how that argument unfolds, y'all. And oh, we saw, who is that? Shanice was on Watch What Happens Live, and the only thing I really took away from that had me laughing a little bit. She said she got fired from her job because they assumed that she was filming while she was supposed to be at work. And I was so like, yeah, I wonder what these people do for a living to be able to take 2 weeks off. Like, are y'all working for yourselves? Did y'all legit have to put in 2 weeks vacation? Like, what was the behind the scenes process of y'all getting this time off? You know, because they really work. These folks really work and have jobs. So I always be wondering that for people who, like Summer House, Winter House, and stuff like that, were these just regular people? Like, they not reality stars jumping from show to show to show to show. Some of these folks like really be working and have to come a month or 2 weeks or whatever to come film these shows. So I've been wondering about that, y'all. The producer in me. But that's it for this episode. It was a good one. I have been enjoying Martha's Vineyard this season. Looks like Jasmine's gonna have a breakdown next episode. I wonder if she's gonna reveal to the people that she's pregnant. And you know, she probably needs support. I feel like she does need support in that moment. I couldn't imagine being around all these people and being pregnant and not being able to say nothing and not having nobody to check up on me, or you know what I mean, have that consideration in them because I'm pregnant, because they don't know. So I'm wondering if she's gonna reveal that to them. Hey, Melina. Hey, girl, how you doing? You want to say hey to my YouTube? Say bye, YouTube.
Bye, YouTube.
Love you, YouTube.
Glad you too.
Say subscribe to my mommy channel.
Mommy channel.
Like the video.
Like the video.
Thumbs up. Yeah.
Like that video.
Like the video. Y'all heard my baby. Bye.
Bye.